Here's my breakfast. I've got 2 boiled eggs and a slice of bread with 6 grams of Norpack lighter. So this is breakfast and I shall catch you later. Hi, it is Friday and I don't think I've actually said hello to you yet. I think I showed you my breakfast briefly. Not sure I've actually said hello to you or not. Maybe I have, I'm just forgetting. This morning's been horrendous and I've just had my head down working. I did pop out very briefly. Kath came over and we popped to there's like a shop near us. It's called Kaylee Crochet Creations. It's actually closing down. She's going online only. So we popped down to see if there's any bargains. To be honest, she doesn't have a huge amount of stuff that I'm interested in. A lot of it is really sort of cheap wool that isn't that cheap in there. So I did buy myself some little scissors to go in my project bags and I bought some stitch markers and that's all I got. I'll have to try and show that if I remember when I go back upstairs. But yeah, the day's pretty rubbish, if I'm honest. Feeling quite down in the dumps, if I'm completely honest with you. I've come down now to make some lunch. And I'm just going to have leftover macaroni cheese from yesterday. So the pasta's cooked in stock, so that's fine. It's got some Philadelphia light in it. It has got a bit of normal cheese and a bit of skim milk in, but I'm sure it's okay. Last couple of days, well, certainly today, I've only had the 2 boiled eggs and a slice of bread, so it's not been too bad. But I just need to make sure I keep on top of my tracking. Just adding a bit of something to moisten this mac and cheese, because mac and cheese just absorbs all the sauce once you leave it overnight. There's a bit of broccoli salad left as well, so I might have some of that to go with it. I have actually got some proper salad. I might do some chicken shawarma tonight to go in a flatbread with some salad for tea, because that's quite healthy, not too bad. Right, let's get this heated up because it is really like sticking together now. But yeah, I've had a rubbish morning, just a bit fed up, but this happens, doesn't it? It's one of those things. Anyway, I'll show you this when it's heated. Hopefully I'm going to make myself a drink as well. I think I need to book a holiday, perhaps give myself something to look forward to. Anyway, I'm going to get on with doing my drink and I shall show you my lunch in a few minutes. Oh, I haven't even told you the time. 1:45. So here's my lunch. I've just got some of the mac and cheese and I've got some broccoli salad and a coffee in my cup that keeps it warm. Good morning. It is Saturday and I got up early to take Ewan to work, came back and kind of vegged out, and I've just been, and Eddie took his car in for a service, so I've just brought him back from the garage. So I'm going going out this morning, so I'm going to pick Kath up and we're going over to this place in Derby, and I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to put a screenshot on, but I think they've got them all over the country, and it's a place where you can get like craft supplies that's supposed to be quite cheap. So we're going to go and have a nosy. I don't know if you have to be a member or not, so we're going to go and explore. And then after, the plan is that we're going to go to Risley House, the place where we go to get clothes from, because they've actually got a half price sale on at the minute. Started last weekend, so I don't know what she's got left, but we're going to go and explore that. And then when I come back, I've got to take Eddie back to get his car. So it's a very busy morning. I'm going to make myself just some toast using the last bit of the loaf that we had from the other day. I know it's not the healthiest breakfast, but I just need something quick. I don't know why I'm boiling the kettle. I'm making a coffee. I've just filled the kettle up with the water out of the jug rather than the coffee thing. But yeah, I'm having a coffee just to wake me up a bit and some toast. So hopefully I'll show it you. And I'm going to try my best to track my calories today, because I feel like this last couple of days have steadily gone downhill. And I've kind of stopped tracking. So I'm going to try my best to track today and start fresh. It is the weekend though, and we've done really well. So yesterday for dinner I made chicken shawarma, but we did have some chippy shop chips, but I only had literally a handful to go with it. And I thought, well, that's not bad, because I had my potatoes had gone a little bit green, and I started to boil them up to do smashed garlic potatoes, and they were taking ages to cook. And I just thought, and then, do you know what? I've made the chicken and the flatbreads and the salad. We'll just have those to go with it. So that's what we did, and it was really nice actually. And I don't think it would have been that bad calorie-wise, because I've had chips from the chippy before, and a small portion of chips I can't remember how many calories it is, but a small fish and chips isn't too bad. So, right, I'm going to get on because I'm talking and I should be doing my coffee and my toast. So I shall hopefully remember to show you when I've finished. Oh, I almost caught him at work. Eddie's just putting the bread maker on whilst I'm busy doing this because I'm using the rest of the bread and I've just asked him if he wouldn't mind putting it on. The only thing with Eddie with bread, he has a habit of starting one recipe and then moving to another, or not completely putting everything in. So we sometimes get misshapen loaves out, but saves me doing it. Well, sorry. I think you definitely should get those.
I think Daniel was talking about this, so I think
I keep being drawn back to this macrame board, I don't know why. I'm back from my travels, and that play and whatever it's called place that was like a craft place is bizarre. It's like, I think if you had a children's playgroup or you're a childminder or you had little children, it would be a godsend because there's loads of scraps of all sorts. But all I picked up was this, which is like a Google Education laptop bag, which is one of the roll down ones, but it's actually waterproof and everything. It's really good. It was a fiver. Kath bought some knitting patterns that were Jane Greenhouse. So if you're an old-fashioned knitter, you might have heard of Jane Greenhouse. She used to do like knitted toys and stuff, very like 70s. A lot of the other stuff I didn't need anything. I looked at a couple of bits and sent pictures to Chloe to see if she wanted it for her punch needling, but I don't think it was suitable. But yeah, they've got lots of like fabric and pieces of fabric, and they had wool, but it was mainly remnants of wool that I wouldn't necessarily use. But it's definitely worth popping back because they get stuff all the time donated by businesses and by people, so there's just lots and lots of stuff in there. They've got all these like wooden dowels, like rods, and I was like, where have they all come from? And they said it's transporting steering wheels to Toyota, so it was like really interesting. But for using for craft for kids and stuff, it's ideal. Anyway, parking was atrocious though. It was like I kept thinking my car was going to be a different shape when I came back. Then we went to this new house, and all I bought it was this piece of packaging rustling. I bought, I'm hoping you can hear me, because I just realised that my microphone is nowhere near me. Anyway, I bought some next like skinny jeans, which are size 16. They are quite tight on me at the moment. Obviously, I'm still a bit bloated and need to lose a bit more weight. But I've got a 16 because I don't want to get anything bigger than that because I'm obviously trying to lose weight. And then I bought 3 of these just long sleeve staple like tops, white, black, and grey, that are extra large. They're actually C&A, which if you're older, you might remember C&A. But if you're younger, you probably won't have heard of them. They still have them in Europe, because I remember when I went to Poland, they had C&A. But yeah, they're just normal, like, long sleeve tops I can just wear for work. So they were £5 each. So I spent £15 on the top, and I think it was £12 on the jeggings, which for next, like, jean jeggings, it's actually not bad price. So that's my purchases. Right, I'm going to go and see Eddie now, because I've not seen him since, and it's now 1:30. I came back in between times to pick him up, to take him over to pick his car up from the garage. His car's passed its MOT, which is good news, and it's had its service and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to pop to Lou and see what we're going to do for the rest of the day. I need to get around you. No, that's why I walk this way. Oh, he's got the little pies now. Okay. We can walk through first, but yeah, you can do. Depends on what's happening. Horus Heresy. One sec. I'll blur you out. We're back. So we've been over to Warhammer World, which is in Nottingham, which is the main sort of headquarters where all of the Games Workshop Warhammer stuff's made. and we went with Tom and we had something to eat. So I went for the thing that on the menu had the least calories apart from the salads. I didn't really look at the salads, to be honest. Too cold. And I had steak. I didn't eat all my chips and I didn't eat all my peas, but it was very, very nice. And it was good to have a wander around, although I did get into trouble for filming. I have filmed a few snippets, which I'll include here. But yeah, I got told I wasn't allowed to film. You're allowed to take as many photos as you want, but you're not allowed to film. So I feel like now I'm actually a vlogger. Now I've been told off for filming. My baptism of fire, or whatever it is they call it. Anyway, we're back. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I have got mince and chicken that needs using or cooking today, I think. So I don't know if I'm going to cook that up for tomorrow's dinner or if I'm going to freeze it. I'm not quite sure yet, because I don't think any of us will be eating again now. Eddie and Tom had this big burger, big Bugman's burger, and it had like chicken on it, a beef burger and pulled pork. So it looked very nice. I did film it, so hopefully you'll get to see that. So yeah, busy old day. I've been to the craft sort of like play and rec place this morning, Risley House, then came back for a bit and then went over there. So it's been a nice day of actually doing things out of the house. So just made a change. So I'm going to sit down now. I did actually start another square of my crochet blanket. I think I'm going to go do some more of that. I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit and do that. And then I was going to, my jumper, I've finished the ribbon at the bottom of the body now. I just need to cast it off. But I think I'm going to leave that till tomorrow when I come back from dropping you in the morning. Early doors, I'm going to sit and do that and pick up the stitches for my sleeves. So hopefully I'm on target for finishing it for the end of the month, which is very exciting. Anyway, I'm going to get on with making this drink and I shall see you later. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be eating anything else. It might be that I get hungry. I think Tom's waiting to come in. You can come in. But yeah, so I'll if I do anything else, I'll show you. Tom's got egg Benedict. I've got the beef brisket hash. And then it's gone for a big New Yorker breakfast. Scratching yourself. What are you doing? Thank you guys. Out for a bit of a walk with Luna. I won't focus on her because I think she's about to poop. Good morning. Apologies I haven't got my microphone on, so I'm hoping you can hear me. But it is Sunday and I got up, took you into work as usual, and then I came back. I've been doing a bit of crochet on my blanket, and then we've been to Frankie and Benny's for breakfast. I had to go over to Boots to get a gift for my friend whose birthday is tomorrow, so I sorted that out. Just on my way down now with Eddie. We're walking Luna. We're going into the town centre to go and get a card and maybe a little gift bag or something, because I don't know if I've got a gift bag that size. I might have a gift bag under the stairs actually. Anyway, I'm going to go and get a card. It is really chilly. I've got my little hat on because it is quite cold today. And I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner. I've got some beef mince. I did cook chicken yesterday, some breast of chicken. So I might just do potatoes with the chicken breast that I've cooked already and make it into a bit of a roast dinner. I'm not planning on doing a food shop today. If anything, I'll try and get a few bits tomorrow if we need it. Try and use what we've got. Because we ate out yesterday at Warhammer World and today. So that's kind of my shopping budget blown on the 2 meals out, really. We're making the most of Tom being here because Tom's girlfriend's still away. She comes back on Wednesday, so we won't be seeing much of Tom once she's back. So it's been nice to go out and about with him. Anyway, I'm going to get on, put my hands away because they're freezing, and I shall see you later. Oh, you're not quite straight. That's better. Just editing the video, and I thought I'd pop on for a bit of a chat. So as you've seen, I've took a bit of a break from recording for a couple of days and just recorded little snips and haven't edited. So this is the first video that's going up since Friday. And I've had a bit of a, I don't know what's gone on, a bit of a midlife crisis. So I decided on Friday that I wasn't sure if I wanted to carry on doing YouTube because I was really struggling. I think I was struggling with headspace because work was just horrible. A few things happened. I'm not going to talk about it on here because I don't know who watches my channel, and obviously work's work and it pays the bills, but I had a real bit of a quandary as to what I was going to do work-wise, which then led me on to thinking about what I'm going to do with everything else and whether or not I wanted to carry on doing YouTube. I find my videos during the week, now that work is busy, are boring. I'm literally getting up, saying hello, recording my breakfast, recording my lunch, recording my tea, and that's it. And I just think whoever's watching this must be getting bored of it too, and completely lost all my confidence with everything that I'm putting on. I just had a bit of a wobble. Anyway, I'm starting the week fresh and decided that I'm going to still try and give it a go. I don't know what my channel's going to look like for a bit, because I don't know whether I'm going to upload daily or whether I'm going to go back to uploading every couple of days. I think it's little things like you can't help but compare yourself to other people, which I know you shouldn't do. But you look at other people who you think are in a similar category to you, or sometimes you think the quality of their videos aren't even that great, and yet they get more views than you, and it starts to mess with your head after a while. So when you've already had a bad week with work, and I think it's a bit of seasonal depression because it's so dark and depressing all the time. I've been in a lot of pain. I don't know if it's a fibro flare-up or whether it's just aches and pains, but my hips have been so bad and my back was bad last week. And even today, my hips are still bad. And because I'm not getting that positive movement in, sorry, my hair looks a real mess, but I've dyed it this morning and I need to style it, but I'm obviously working. And I think it's just a mixture of things. And I just had a bit of a full-on like crisis. I was like, I don't know whether I should look for another job. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So yeah. Anyway, you're stuck with me for now. I do think I'm going to do my other channel for my knitting and crochet, just so I can talk about something that I feel passionate about, because I think I need that right now. You will have noticed that it is Monday, and although I don't normally upload it till Tuesday, I normally do a weigh-in update. I haven't weighed this morning. I don't intend to weigh this morning. Still not fully tracking. When you're doing this kind of thing, your head needs to be in the game and you need to have headspace to be able to do it. And I haven't had that this last week. I've had a few comments on YouTube as well about things like me not getting help and looking tired. And I can categorically say that I do get help at home. You only see probably like 10 to 15 minutes of my day I get up at like 6 in the morning and I go to bed at, well, whatever time at night, whether it's 10 or 11. You see 10 to 20 minutes out of that time. Now, I don't necessarily think, oh, Eddie's doing the hoovering, let me film him hoovering, because I don't think that's necessarily content that you want. But also, it's my channel, so it tends to be my vlogs. At Christmas, when I do Vlogmas, it's more of a family thing. And I do record bits of, and that's why I've included Eddie doing the bread the other day, because he does do stuff to help. I do choose to do stuff. So I take you in the morning because I'm a morning person and I don't mind getting up, and I'm fine with that. Obviously, I would like him to learn to drive, but it's really hard to get a driving instructor. It's really hard to get a driving test. He had a test last year, which he failed, and I think it knocked him for 6. He couldn't get a test for 6 months, and in that time, he was busy with work, I was busy with work, so he didn't go out driving, couldn't get a driving instructor. So he cancelled his second test in December, and then he's rebooked a test for this year, but it's later in the year. His work isn't on a bus route, so he's got nowhere getting to work. Ubers cost between £13 and £17 each way. And for a 19-year-old who works pretty much every day, that is just not sustainable. So we offered to take him. It's not something I want to do long term, but it's something that at the moment I do. And that's it. So I take him to work. Eddie quite often picks him up for me. So if he finishes at a time, like quite often he'll finish at 5 and I'll still be working, so Eddie will go. Sometimes it's later in the evening and I do go, and it's because I know for a fact that Ewan wants to pop to McDonald's or whatever, and I'll just take him, so it's fine. And it's likewise, you know, I think there was a couple of people said that I should do like a chart and divvy up chores. Tom's not always here. Tom goes and stays with his girlfriend. He's off out everywhere. And obviously when he gets a job, he won't be here. Ewan works like 63 hours a week. So when he comes home, I don't expect him to cook his own dinner. He very rarely eats. And then sometimes he'll have a takeaway because he doesn't want what we're having because he's been cooking all day. And that's his choice. He buys it. That's his choice. I cook because I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy my food. I enjoy my flavours. When Eddie cooks, Eddie will just do what I ask him to do. So he doesn't have much of an idea about things that go together, what have we got in, because it's me that controls it all. And I'm a bit of a control freak. So the other day when I went out, you'll notice that I asked him to do the frozen lasagna because I didn't know what else he could do that was quick and easy for him just to do. And that's all we had was just a frozen lasagna. So I like to have vegetables. I like to weigh and measure mine, because that was the other thing. There was one of the days when he got food ready and I said, have you weighed it? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't know I was supposed to. So that's the reason why I do stuff. I'm a bit of a control freak. I like things done a certain way. And that's the same with some other things as well. I like things done my way. Eddie does a lion's share of the washing. He puts the washer on and does the drying and all the rest of it. So I can't complain about that. He did all the hoovering when I went out last weekend. He did the whole house. So he does do stuff, I just don't film it. So I just thought I'd straighten that out. And that isn't the reason why I'm tired. I'm tired because I'm menopausal, I've got fibromyalgia, I work a full-time job, and I'm trying to do YouTube and various other things because I want to do it. And so to fit everything in, I am tired and I still want to do my craft stuff. So I might moan that I'm tired, but I'm not really moaning. I'm just saying I've got up and I'm tired. You know, I'm talking to people like they're my friends, and you'd say to your friend when you talk, oh God, I'm knackered today. It's not like I need anyone to fix it or do anything for me. And I'm aware that I need to be able to take a break, which is why I took this weekend off of editing and stuff as well. Anyway, I've been talking for about 6-7 minutes. I just thought I'd jump on and just do a quick catch up as to where I am. So you won't see me necessarily tracking calories this week. I'm trying to eat healthy and trying to stay within sort of like what I consider to be like, I'm just trying to eat smaller portions and trying to get my movement back to where it should be. So I have all my goals for January, and they're still my goals for January, and I'm hoping I can still make them, but I needed to make a change just because it wasn't working for me over the last week or so because of all the other stuff that was kind of going on. And you have to protect your mental health at the end of the day, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, hopefully you're still here with me, and if you are, thank you for sticking along for this long ranting, going on and rambling. I have got some new subscribers, so you're very welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. I'm sorry you've come at a time when I'm feeling a little bit low, but I don't think it's unusual in January for people to feel like this. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you, if not tomorrow, the day after with another vlog. See you soon. Bye.